Hi, hello friends. Welcome to English grammar classes. Today we are going to learn about countable and uncountable nouns. Here I am Anita. After watching this video, if this video is helpful for you, like and share with your friends. Subscribe this channel and press bell icon for more grammar content videos. Here watch the video till end because here I have given some more examples for competitive exams and for schooling students also it is helpful for you. So don't forget to subscribe this channel and press the bell icon. Let us continue to the topic, see what are the countable and uncountable nouns. So countable nouns, we will see the first. Countable nouns are for the things we can count using numbers. Here the countable nouns we can count by 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, one car, 2 car, 3 cars. Okay, so we can count the nouns. So they are called as a countable nouns. They have a singular and a plural form. Here when we talk about a single thing or single person, we can say a dog. If you want to tell in the plural form, we say 2 dogs. Means these countable nouns have a singular and plural form. Next, the singular form can use the determiner a or an. Here we can use or we use the singular form with the determiners a or an. For example, a dog. Here an elephant. So these countable nouns take the determiners. Next, if you want to ask about the quantity of a countable noun, you ask how many combined with plural countable noun. Means if you want to ask about the quantity of a countable noun, how many? For example, how many books you have? You can say I have 2 books, I have 4 books. Means if you want to ask about the question about countable nouns, you have to ask about how many. Next point is the most countable nouns become plural by adding an s at the end of the word. Here you can add s, es. For example, dog, dogs, car, cars, chair, chairs. Here, and it will take the plural forms by adding es also depending upon the words. We will see in the next in the noun form how the es, ves form, ies form it takes. So the countable nouns we count and it takes the plural form also. With the countable nouns you can use many, a few, some or any. Means you have to say about the countable nouns you can use many, a few and some or any. These quantifiers we can use. For example, how many brothers do you have? Here brothers is a countable noun and you have to ask about the countable nouns. How you will ask the question? How many brothers do you have? I have few books in my backpack. Here books is a countable noun and if you want to tell about the books, how you will tell? I have a few books in my backpack. Third one, she bought some bananas at the store. Bananas, yes form you can see. The countable noun is taking the yes plural form, we are adding yes. Next, does he have any children? Here children is the plural form of child and this is the plural form we have, so it is a countable noun. Here are some examples in the table we can identify easily. For example, 1 chair, 2 chairs, 1 table, 2 tables, 1 man, 2 men, 1 idea, 2 ideas, 1 shop, 2 shops, 1 book, 3 books, 1 cat, 5 cats. Means we are adding by 1, 2, 3, 4. We are counting these things. So these are the countable nouns. You can count 1 chair, 2 chair, 3 chairs, table like 2 tables, 3 tables, 10 tables, 20 tables, man. Then it comes to it becomes plural form men. There were 20 men in the room. Idea, 1 idea, 2 ideas. Shops, there were 20 shops in the row. 1 book, I have 300 books in my library. Cat. So we can count it by adding the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. So they are called as a countable nouns and they have the plural form also. Here, by seeing the sentence example, we will get the clear idea how the countable nouns are used. We can see Swami has 3 books. Here, the books are the countable nouns and we are counting 3 books. I own a house. Here, house is a countable noun and for a single house, we have used a determiner a. Next, I would like 2 cars, please. Cars, we have put 2. How many friends do you have? And how will be the answer? I have 2 friends. I have 3 friends. We can say. My dog is playing. A single dog. A horse is an animal. We are telling about the horse and horse is a single. So we are using as a horse. Means determiners are used. Let us see more examples. I bought a book of neurology. I bought a book. A single book. How we are telling? A. The book has 269 pages in it. Pages, a single page. I have written 1 page. If I have to tell about a page, how I will tell? I have written 1 page notes. Then it has 39 chapters in it. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter we say. And here chapters. This is the countable noun. Each chapter covers 5 topics. Each chapter covers 5 topics and chapter also is a countable noun. Topics is a countable noun. Next, Ashoka has 4 pencils. Pencil, we are counting. How many pencils do you have? I have 4 pencils. I have 1 pencil, we see. He has also 3 erasers. Erasers, these are countable things. Let us see more example. The car contains 4 seats. Seat is a countable. He had a cat when he was young. A cat, a singular. The cat used to eat a cookie every day. A cookie. Cat. These are the countable nouns. Here next example is I have a phone, few books, a notepad, a table calendar and a computer on my desk. So these are the good examples for the countable nouns. I love to listen to songs when I work. Song. I heard 4 songs. I made 3 songs. These are the countable. When you come to the songs, 1 song, 2 song, we can count it. How many times did I tell you to do this? Means I have told you how many times. Times I have told you 1 time. I have told you 3 times. We can count the times. Here I did it many times when I was young. Here time we are counting here. So it comes to the countable nouns. Bring me a glass of water. Look at this example, how it is a glass of water. Here water comes to the uncountable noun, but here we are talking about a glass of water. A single glass means here it is a countable noun. So let us come to the uncountable nouns. Countable nouns, we have got the idea how they are counted, how they are used with singular and plural form. Let's move on to the uncountable nouns. How we identify the countable and uncountable nouns. We will get the clear idea how they are differentiated. Let us see. Uncountable nouns are for the things that we cannot count with numbers. Here the uncountable nouns we cannot count with the numbers. For example, milk or water. We can't say that I have 1 milk, 2 milk, I have 3 sugar, 4 sugar. We can't count the sugar, we can't count the water, we can't count the for example, sugar maybe or rice, we can't count. So these are the uncountable nouns, means the nouns which we cannot count by 1, 2, 3, 4, that are called as uncountable nouns. They may be the names of abstract ideas or qualities or for physical objects that are too small or too amorphous to be counted, liquids, powders, gases, etc. So already we have discussed that the liquid form, milk, water, oil, these are all the forms we cannot count. The ideas and the qualities or abstract ideas, for example, love, how you will count the love? I love 1 love, 2 love, 3 love, we can't count. Happiness, we can't count 1 happiness, 2 happiness. So these all comes to the uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns are used with a singular verb. They usually do not have plural form. Here, the uncountable nouns are usually used in a singular verb. They do not take yes form. We can't say that I have sugars, I have bought a sugars, I have bought a milks, I have bought the waters. We use that uncountable nouns in a singular form only. We use it as a milk, sugar only. And next, we cannot use a and an with these nouns. As we cannot use in a singular form, so we can't use the determiners a and an with that. I can't say that a milk, a sugar, a water. So uncountable noun doesn't take the determiners a or an. They are used in a singular form only. They don't have yes form. To express a quantity of an uncountable noun, use a word for expression like some, a lot of, much, a bit of, a great deal of, or else we use an exact measurement. Here, when we talk about the uncountable nouns, we use some words like some. I had some water in my bottle, we will say. Or a lot of means or much, a bit of advice, a great deal of information, or else we use an exact measurement to quantify the uncountable nouns like a cup of water, a bag of rice, 1 kg of, 1 liter of, a handful of rice, a pinch of salt, an hour of, a day of. Means if we want to quantify or we have to measure, we use the uncountable nouns with a measurement. We want the measurement to count that uncountable nouns. If you want to ask about the quantity of an uncountable noun, you ask how much. We don't tell that how many. We are asked the question how much. Here, while asking the uncountable nouns, you have to ask with the question how much. Then you will get the answer in the uncountable nouns. Here are some examples. For example, ideas and concepts that are uncountable are love, fun, sadness, work, money, peace, safety. These are the uncountable nouns. You can't count the love. You can't count the fun with 1 fun, 2 fun. Sadness, can you count with 1 sadness, 2 sadness? No. Money you can't count. But it has a measurement. You can you have the measure with the coins or the rupee. You can say, I have 10 rupees. You are not telling I have 10 money. It takes the measurement. You can count the money, but money doesn't come to the countable nouns. It will come to the uncountable noun. Then peace, safety. These are the ideas or concepts that are uncountable nouns. Next is the information, advice, information, news, knowledge. These are the information that we cannot count. So these are the examples of uncountable nouns. Next is the categories, music, furniture, equipment, jewelry, literature. These are the you can't count the music, 1 music, 2 music, furniture, 1 furniture, 2 furniture. No, furniture includes all things of table, chair, sofa. That you can count. 1 table, 2 table, 1 chair, 2 chair. So you can count that 1 sofa, 2 sofa, but you can't count the furniture. Furniture is a group. You have to tell that I have brought a furniture. You will not tell I have brought 1 furniture. You have to count it. You have to make it a countable. You will use a piece of furniture. Here it is countable, but furniture it is an uncountable. Next, liquids and foods that can't be counted. Water, butter, rice, flour, milk. For this you have to add the measurement. 1 liter, butter, rice, kg or bag, flour, kg, milk with a letter. Meat also you will add the measurement like kg. Means for this, these are all the uncountable nouns. Here some examples with the sentence you can say, and you will get a clear idea about it. There has been a lot of research into the causes of this disease. Research you can't count, and you have used a word a lot of, and it is uncountable noun. Second one, he gave me a great deal of advice before my interview. Advice, you can't count the advice. He gave me 2 advice, 3 advice, you can't say it. So it is uncountable. Can you give me some information about uncountable nouns? So you can some information. It is, we can't count the information. You can't say informations, advices, researches, you can't say it. So these are not used in a plural form. You have to use in a singular form only. So they are called as an uncountable noun. Next examples are, he did not have much sugar left. Much sugar. Measure 1 cup of water, 300 gram of flour and 1 teaspoon of salt. Here measure, the water is measured with a cup, flour is measured with a gram and the teaspoon salt is measured with a teaspoon. This is we have to take a measurement while talking about the uncountable nouns. If you have to add the quantity to the uncountable nouns. How much rice do you want? Here you can see much is used to identify the uncountable nouns. Next example, I need some drinking water. Some, water is uncountable now. Have some juice please. Do you need some gas for your car? Gas is uncountable now. We need a lot of money for the business. Money is uncountable. Do you want some milk? Milk is uncountable. Means you will get a clear idea how to use these uncountables in the sentence form. Next examples, I need some rice, bacon, cream and oil. Do you drink coffee or a tea in the morning? Can you please check the salt of the curry? Means here these are the uncountable nouns, and in this you can easily get how to use it and what quantifier you have to use and how to use it by adding some. You will get a clear idea. Here some more examples are there. I would like to have some beer after lunch. How much time do you need? I need some more time. Bring me a cup of soup. Here soup is a liquid and here I have used a measurement, that is a cup. Here uncountable nouns examples are there, and you can see how the countable and uncountable nouns are differentiated. Accommodation, it is an uncountable noun, and in accommodation comes the countable like a house, a flat, a place to live or a stay. Accommodation is used with the uncountable. Baggage, please carry my baggage, you will say. Otherwise you have to, it is an uncountable and you can't say that 1 baggage, 2 baggage, 3 luggage, you can't say it. But when comes to the suitcase, you can say carry my 2 bags, please carry my 3 bags, I have brought 2 suitcases, you will see. So these are the countable nouns, and these words uncountable. How you can say it? Bread you can count, but when it comes to a loaf of bread, a slice of bread, you will say slice, 1 slice, 2 slice, means you are adding here the measurement. Lightning, a flash of lightning struck to the man. Then luck, a stroke of luck. Money is uncountable. A rupee, a note, a coin, a sum of money, you can say euro, a dollar, a rupee or a coin, you can say. Poetry you can't count 1 poetry, 2 poetry. Poem, 1 poem, 2 poem, I have by hearted 2 poem, you will say. Rain you can't count 1 rain, 2 rain. A shower, a downpour, a storm, you can say. Travel is uncountable, you can't say I have gone to travel, I have traveled to, you can't say. I had a journey, I had a trip. Work, a job or a task. This means these are some countable and uncountable noun, and you will have the idea that how we should use these words, which are countable, which are uncountable. Here some words can be countable and uncountable depending upon what they refer to. For example, hair. See, hair, it can be used as uncountable noun also, it can be used for the uncountable noun, countable noun also. You can see Mary has brown hair. In this sentence, this refers to her hair in general is uncountable. Means here we are not counting the hair, we say don't have hairs. We tell it as a hair only. We don't have hairs. We don't use hairs in the sentence. It is uncountable. Mary has a brown hair. Next, if you want to tell in an individual form or countable, how we will tell? There is a hair in my soup. Means a single hair we are telling. Means we had a single hair or 2 hairs in my curry. Or I will tell a 2 hair in my curry. So these some exceptional are there. For example, another example I will give, a room. I have we have 2 rooms in our house. Is there any room to sit? In these 2 sentences, here we have 3 rooms in our house. If it says that I have 3 rooms, it is countable. Here in another sentence, is there any room to sit there? Means here I am not asking about a single room. This is uncountable in that sentence. And in this sentence, the rooms, I have 2 rooms means here it is countable. Means depending upon the context or depending upon the meaning, the words can change into countable to uncountable. When we take an examples of star, star is countable or uncountable? It is countable because we say 5-star, we say 2-star hotel. We can count 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. So star is a countable. Money, some day-to-day words we use in a different manner. We don't know that are countable or uncountable. Hair also. Okay. So these are the some exceptional cases or exceptional words which are or exceptional nouns. For example, we want to take about the news. News, it is in yes form, but it is used in a singular form only. Then some concept like mathematics, physics, they have yes form, but they are used in a singular form and they are the uncountable nouns. News is also the uncountable noun. So let us see some examples or the exercise we will see and we will get a clear idea. So first one is the decide whether these nouns are countable or uncountable. The children are playing in the garden. It is countable. Children, it is a plural form. We can easily identify it is a countable noun. I don't like milk. Milk is a uncountable. I prefer tea. Tea, uncountable. Scientists say that environment is threatened by pollution. Here scientist, S form, it is have the plural form and we can clearly identify it. It is a countable noun. Next example, my mother uses butter to prepare cakes. Butter, it is uncountable. How you will count the butter? By the slice of butter you will count. You can't count the butter 1, 2, 3. Next, there are a lot of windows in our classroom. Windows, 1 window, 2 window, and it is a S form, it is have a plural form. So it is a countable noun. We need some glue to fix this vase. Glue, how you will count the glue? So 1, 2, 3 you can't count. So glue is a uncountable noun. The waiters in these restaurants are very professional. Waiters, it is a countable noun. My father drinks 2 big glasses of water every morning. So water here, water is an uncountable noun, but we are here adding an exact measurement by glasses. So it is a countable noun. It is little bit confusing, but we should have the clear idea of when the uncountable nouns are used with a measurement or used with a quantity or a measurement, then they are countable nouns. Glass of water, a cup of water, 2 cups of water. You have to drink 8 liters of water or 8 cups of water in a day. So that comes to the countable nouns. The bread my mother prepares is delicious. Here the bread is uncountable. When it comes to the slices, it is countable. How it becomes? I ate 2 slices of bread today for breakfast. Means here the bread I am using with the slice. Measurement I am putting. So it is countable. But in this sentence it is uncountable. Drivers must be careful with the road is slippery. Drivers, yes form we have put, we have the using the plural form. So it is a countable. Some policemen are organizing road traffic to avoid any accidents. Policemen, we are telling. So, policeman is a singular form, policeman is a plural form. So, it is a countable. I brought 3 bottles of mineral water for our picnic. The mineral water is measured by the 3 bottles. The bottles is the countable noun. I would like some juice, please. Juice here, uncountable. Successful candidates will join the camp later this year. The candidates, this is a countable. Next, a rise in oil prices is inevitable since there is more and more world demand for energy. Oil you have to, it's uncountable now. The exercises on these websites are interesting. Exercises. I have completed 2 exercises. I have completed 1 exercise. So it is a countable now. Dehydrated babies must drink a lot of water. A lot of water. Water comes to the uncountable noun. If I have underlined the babies would be countable noun. Next, adult illiterates learn through a special government program. Illiterates are the countable. I need some people when I was walking along the beach. People we count. What is the singular form of the people? Person. A singular form, its plural form is people. So, people comes to the countable noun. So, I have taken this example that mostly asked in the competitive exam, that you can get a clear idea, you can understand how we should identify the countable nouns and uncountable nouns. when here uncountable nouns can become countable noun by adding the measurement. You should remember that, because if I told you that water is uncountable, so don't, if the example is given a glass of water, how it becomes the countable noun? Because we have adding the measurement. So which can be count, it is countable. Which we can't count, that is uncountable. Remember these points. Here I have covered the maximum about the countable and uncountable nouns. I think that you have got an idea, you can understand what are the countable and uncountable nouns, and you have got a clear idea about it. So here the next video will be about the noun numbers in the next video. And like and share this video if this video is helpful for you, and don't forget to subscribe this channel. And for more grammar contents, please press bell icon. Thank you very much.